Welcome into Rover Sports, guys. Thanks so much for rejoining the podcast, for rejoining my show. Going to set up a new form. I think you guys are really going to like it. It's my reaction video. A lot of people doing reaction vids. It's my reaction video to Steve Spagnuolo. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm staying right here, and Steve's coming right here. This is via Giants.com, by the way. Via Giants.com. Giants released a video, and go ahead, Giants.com for the full screen picture. So credit to them. Here we go.
Now listen, before I get going, if I can, I'm just going to say a couple things, and I'll let you fire away. It's been a rough 60 hours, since we left Oakland. Needless to say, it's been real emotional. Everybody's kind of felt it. The first thing I want to say or convey is how much respect I have for Ben. And what he did here as the head football
respect for ruining the
I feel
Giants?
Personally, one of the guys that let him down. We failed as a team.
Can you let him down? He lets himself down.
So it's really hard. It's hard for me to stand here in the position I'm in right now. And I want to publicly thank Ben,
evil dictator.
For 2 years ago sticking.
Thank God
with
you're
me
standing in the spot
as the
right now.
Coordinator here. I greatly appreciated that. He's a great man. He's a great coach. He'll be a great coach again in this league, in my opinion, and a really good one. Having said that, I do want to say I'm honored that ownership asked me to do this. I will give it every ounce of energy that I have out of respect for this organization, and I'll give every ounce of energy to help
Coach speak. Gonna win every time
and win football games. That'll be the goal. All right, so a couple of things I know you're gonna be interested in. The first one is Eli Manning will be the quarterback for this football team in this game.
Very cool. Get on our good side, Steve.
Eli. All I can tell you is this: when John Mara and I talked, one of the first things he asked was about the quarterback situation, and I said, John, my gut right now is that Eli should be the starter. What you have to understand is, when I was coaching just the defense, I have the blinders on, and all I'm worried about is the defense. I stay in my lane. So I didn't have my eyes around what was going on offense, who was playing, none of that. So I took my gut and visited with the offensive coaches, and together with that and my gut, Eli Manning's going to be
I got my hat.
I had a conversation with Geno, which was a tremendous conversation.
Geno, what a guy.
I have a great deal of respect for Geno Smith.
Oh, yeah. He's had a heck of a career in the NFL.
He obviously
good at West Virginia. I know Jet Central loves him, but
team player. And he told me that
Davis Webb should be the number 2 quarterback. Okay, enough in the game with Geno. Okay, Steven.
It's not an easy thing to do. The other thing I know you're going to ask about is the defensive side of the ball. So for right now, I'm staying heavily involved with the defense and the game planning. Obviously, with some new duties here, I'll be in and out of there. Okay, so when I'm not there and somebody has to cover, Dave Merritt will do that. We'll worry
Dave
about
Merritt's a
calling
good guy.
the game on Sunday. When we get to Sunday, I will figure that out as we go. I know probably one of the other questions is going to be what was said in the team meeting. I keep most of that to the team, but I will tell you this: one of the main focuses
close to our posse.
Asking the guys that when they come into the building,
how dare we know what actually is said in the team meeting?
That's how they should function. Just to forget about what has happened prior. Let's just go forward in the building.
Tunnel vision, baby. Blinders.
Okay, having said that, I'll open.
Hunker down in the bunker.
What are some of the things you learned from your
no outside noise?
How would you say
no rat poison.
As a head coach?
Yeah, I've got I want to say it's 6 pages, typed out list. I'm not a good typer.
Guy can write.
It had all the what would I do next time, what did I think I did wrong, and I've already reviewed that. I'm not going to reveal them all. It's too long of a list, but that's
a really good sentiment. That's pretty cool, Stephen, because it shows that he's actually caring.
This is a little different
about correcting his mistakes.
It's not have OTA
from St. Louis.
Camp, so we're going to kind of improvise and adjust as we go, but I'm hoping all of that will help.
Steve, it was an organizational decision made to take a look at the other quarterbacks after given with the season established. Is that still part of the plan? Do you expect to still play Davis Webb?
Well, Mike and I and the offensive coaches will talk about it as we go. The number one focus right now is to figure out a way to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Well handled.
I can tell you that.
Nicely done. It's been coached up.
So right now, in the midst of everything that's going on and trying to, with the changes and whatnot, little tweaks here and there, the focus is still going to be on beating the Dallas Cowboys.
What was your discussion with John Mara like? And do you look at this as a 4-game interim, or do you look at this as something that you
Great
can,
question.
be the head coach?
Great question.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not focused at all on that. And I would say this to everybody, and I mean this sincerely. I leave that. in God's hands.
Coach Speak wins again, undefeated.
And right now, he wants me to be here for this game, and that's how I'll function.
It's just about this
That's
week,
honestly
no
what I
future. They tried, though. They're trying to get him. They're trying to get him.
Yeah, to hope to unite, restore, and find a way to win football.
Restore.
When I mean restore, restore
Restore.
giant pride. I mean, it's hard to be real prideful when you don't win a lot of football games.
This guy's probably from Boston. He
I
has
think
a
the
cool
guys
accent.
feel that they understand it.
Not making fun of Boston
Don't
accent.
function
It's
that way,
just,
don't
it's unique, cool accent.
Right now.
Davis, does his workload increase, or how are you going to handle that?
I will tell you,
Mentally, you have a plan for that.
Yeah, it has been increased. There has been an ongoing plan. You don't see it, behind the works, but there's been efforts there. I'll call it drills, where
Sure.
Davis has done things.
He's giving
that
us
he would do
something.
as
He's
a
giving a
coach.
little tidbit. He's
So that's
respecting the
ongoing.
media a little bit
Where
with
we
this
go
answer.
with
He doesn't want to divulge any plan. And if Eli balls out, Eli should stay at quarterback.
Probably not this week. Probably not this week.
You said your gut feeling was to start Eli. Is the gut feeling just he gives us the best chance to win?
Yeah, that would be a pretty good assessment. Because the first thing you focus on and think about is, how we're going to find a way to win some football games. And look, I think you all know how I feel about Eli. And what happened. And in the long run, hopefully it's a really good thing. But he walked in my office. I will tell you this. And as a coach, you want every player to walk in your office with the intent, resolve, and the determination that he had. So I respect that.
That was tremendous right there. I would pause that, staple that. That just shows you in the long run, it could be better for Eli Manning. Okay? And I do have an echo on this feed, but listen, that was a sentiment there from Spagnuolo that essentially he's ready with Eli Manning to be a guy. And if Eli
First of all,
balls
I'm
out
not
these next
privy
4
to
games, he's in
what
his
you just
corner
said,
completely. And he
honestly.
just said
Again,
Eli
I
went to
don't
his
mind
office.
if we're wrong.
Big time
Figure
move.
out the other part of it.
Here we go.
I'm not sure I can assess or answer that question right now. What I hope you all can appreciate is the last 60 hours and putting together some changes, some tweaks, and getting ready for a team. And so that there's things that will be talked about ongoing. We haven't really gotten to that point right now.
When you met with John on Monday, he didn't express that to you as a priority.
No, that wasn't the top priority. That wasn't. Not right now. So.
Steve, as a coordinator, as things are going on and we know what's gone on this season, your side of the ball, the other side of the ball, are there things that maybe you don't say because out of respect for a head coach that now that you're in this position?
Good question. But again, he's nitpicked.
That you didn't.
I think I know where you're going.
He's tied
with
up.
that. I can't think of anything specific that way. I would say this. In the middle of what we were going through, if I felt that there was something that could have changed or helped, I would have said that. And Ben and I had a great relationship.
You
One of the finest
better
qualities that Ben
have
had was he was a
said
great
something
listener.
in the middle of
And
the
so had I
stage.
felt that,
It's embarrassing.
I was-
This a lose-lose situation.
He was more than
Lose-lose
willing
situation.
to adjust, and I thought
This
he did
question.
everything and anything he could.
Because if he said something, it didn't resonate. He's either being disloyal to the head coach that he's there with,
The Giants head coach.
or he's just being apathetic
my-
and not
I don't know that
saying
it's all
anything as
caught
the
up
thing's
to me
going
yet.
awry.
I'll be
Makes
honest
him
with
look
you.
bad, that's for sure.
I'm not going to lie. In the past, I had thought about this, but because of how fast it's all happened, I don't know that. I haven't thought that way. It really was, it came. I prayed Monday morning that it wouldn't happen. I'm going to be honest with you. But
I hope that's not
okay.
true.
This is where we're at. I'm honored to do it. But as soon as that happened, it was boom.
I mean, praying that
figure out what
Ben
we're gonna do for
McAdoo's going to
Wednesday.
stay.
And everything was just focused on today.
I mean, you got to want to be the guy, man. I know that this is all coach
Talk
speak.
about
You
the
have respect
support
for
you've
Mac.
gotten from-
Come
can you
on.
Talk about the support you've gotten from the organization, your assistant coaches, the players.
Yeah,
and
it's been great. It's good to it's good to have that. Look at the guys I've been working side by side with, rubbing elbows, and we'll go to war, do the same thing. The people in the building are great. I've always felt that way about them. That's part of being a giant, a family atmosphere.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so my opinions about the press conference, just from watching, that tidbit. Thought Steve did fine in the press conference. I didn't think he did poorly. I didn't think he was incredibly engaging with, now this is my ship, this is my chance, I'm going to swing for the fences, and I'm going to own this job. It's my dream job. I've learned so much from St. Louis. I plan on staying here past next year, and I'm going to work my tail off, and this thing is going to be run totally differently. Steve didn't come out and say he didn't insult McAdoo, which I guess we could have expected, but of course, he really had to defend the guy. He didn't have to say all that. He was okay, the cliche, let's worry about the next game. He had a chance to hit a home run in this press conference and say, I want the locker room culture to be different. I want everything to be together. I want everybody to be together. I want to establish a new identity of running the football. He had a chance yesterday. He had his moment to really lay out his blueprint for the job. And if the Giants come out, though, and beat Dallas, and he celebrates with his players, the key for Spags, if he ever wants to be a head coach with the New York Giants, and I'm just telling this to Spags, is you have to own that locker room, and the players have to love you. And if the players love you, that's a powerful, powerful thing, and that'll speak to the ownership and volumes of it. Right now, he seemed okay, a little awkward up there, which, again, he hasn't been doing a presser for a while. The whole, I pray I wasn't, going to get a head coach, and this is all whirlwind. He handled the Davis and Eli stuff really well, not playing anything out of the bag. He's been coached up in that capacity. So it was a decent presser, but again, it could have been a lot better. He could have said, this is my team now. I got this job. I don't want to let it go. This is my dream job. Kind of like what Ed Ogeron did with LSU. That's the blueprint that, Spags can use. So hope you guys enjoyed the format of the video. Hope you guys watched maybe a press conference you wouldn't have had. And I hope you enjoyed it, found it entertaining. And Steve Spags,